Well, M.A. Washington allowed that night 3 of his homeboys to talk him into taking a car after they graduated, not going to project graduation, but to just go celebrate in the clubs, in the streets, because, hey, they're adults now. M.A. Washington said, well, he'd never been to the principal's office, never had a speeding ticket, no problem. He did that. Him and his boys got together. They riding down the street in Houston, drinking, smoking on a little something. You know, hey, one night, hey, what is going to hurt? Well, M.A. Washington was driving the car, and he was just kind of so messed up, he didn't pay attention to the red light. Because he didn't pay attention to the red light, he drove straight through it. He hit a family of 3 in a vehicle, killed all 3 of them. When he got sentenced, when he went to court and got sentenced, he was charged with 3 counts of vehicular homicide. And pretty much that was it. So he's in prison. And I'm looking at him, and I'm the guard, so I'm like, yo, man, that's just, you know, your whole life gone. So I said, well, you know what, M.A. Washington, you have one heck of a story. And you need to share this story when you get out of prison. Because, I mean, it just in a couple of years, you'll be playing in the NFL without a doubt. And he said, you know what, officer, I would love to do that. I would love to do that. He said, but I want to show you something. And I walked by, he was by his bunk. And he got out his card. And every month, the inmates get a statement, and it says what they're in for, where they're from, and how much time they have left. And he said, well, officer, I would love to, you know, share my story, but here's the problem. He reached in, got it, he gave it to me, and it said, M.A. Washington from Houston, Texas, 3 counts of vehicular homicide, release date 2054. 2054, guys, I can't even begin to count. And that was in 1994. Today, while I'm speaking to each one of you young men, M.A. Washington is in some prison in Texas, probably sweeping. What kind of life is that? Again, this young man had never been sent to the principal's office. He had never even received a speeding ticket. All right? But now he is the whole rest of his life in prison. And you think about it right now, this is 2010. He should be a retired NFL player right now, just going all over the country, living life. But he's not. He's still in a Texas prison just sweeping. And this concerning the pants hanging down. You didn't heard it all before. You didn't heard it, yada, yada, yada. But I'm going to tell you what happened to me. I'm sitting on the run with my walkie-talkie and my little old nightstick, and I'm chilling. And I see this guy pushing the broom, sweeping up. He got his pants hanging down. Now, this was in the early 90s, and nobody never really seen that before. So I'm like, dang, that look kind of weird. I said, he must need a belt. So I'm going to just go find him a belt or something, or maybe get him a smaller pair of pants. You know, he's walking with his pants all the way down here, and he got a little limp to it. So I called him. I said, hey, inmate, come here. He came up to me, yes, sir. I say, hey, you need some more pants? He was like, nah, I'm straight, man. I say, well, you need a belt? I mean, you know, because your pants all the way down. He say, nah, man, I'm good. I say, well, it just kind of looked weird. So then he looked at me, and he say, officer, can I ask you a question? I say, yeah. He say, you pretty new, huh? I say, yeah, I'm new. You know, he say, look here, let me tell you something. And he pulled me to the corner, and he started whispering in my ear. He was like, hey, look. He said, man, I got a 70-year sentence. I ain't never getting out of prison. He said, the reason why I wear my pants like this is because I'm telling the other inmates who might be wanting to that I need some loving. I'm looking at this dude like, what did you say? He say, yeah. He say, I've been locked up for 20-something years, and that's what all the inmates, he say, man, this started way back in the 50s in prison. We couldn't just say, hey, we want to participate in a homosexual act or what have you, so we had to talk in code. And one of the best codes that you wanted somebody to make love to you was to wear your pants down. I say, man, what the hell? So I'm sorry. You know, I was like, what the hell? I mean, and I left prison that day, and I was telling all my partners, and they was like, nah, man, we don't believe that. We don't believe that. I listened to a rap song and I'm probably going to make a lot of these rappers mad, but I listened to a rap song the other day, and I counted how many times I heard the word I, me, or mine. Let me say that one more time. I counted the amount of times I heard the rapper say I, me, or mine. Y'all do it. Pick any song by any rapper and count how many times they say that. What are you saying, Tim Hampton? You know what I'm saying? Is they selfish? They don't care about you. Do I like their music? Yeah, I like the beat and everything, but I know it's meaningless to me, okay? Because I go to Best Buy, and I say, I ain't gonna buy the bootleg. I ain't gonna buy the bootleg. I'm gonna support this dude because he was in the studio grinding all night long. He putting in work, so I'm gonna support him. So I went in Best Buy, I bought a CD, and I put it into my CD player, and all I heard was, I got this amount of money. I got these diamonds. I got this big old house. I'm throwing money. I'm drinking this kind of champagne. So I'm like, man, yeah, that's jamming. Tell me how I could do that. He ain't never tell me. Think about it. I got these girls and you a square, you a lamb. I'm like, man, hold up, man. So now he telling me, not only is he not going to tell me, how I can get the stuff that he have, but he also telling me he going to take my girls. So guess what? I went burnt 10 copies of his CD and gave it away. Okay, if that's how you're going to be, you're going to come down to my level. I ain't hating. I'm just stating a fact. I respect a lot of artists out there nowadays. You know why? A little bit of them, because they actually have a message in their rap song. They motivate me to go out and network and try to better myself. And at the same time, they might sneak in there, they got a lot of money, and that's cool. But every single song, how much money you got, and what you got, and what I don't have, man, I can't ride with that, man.
I just wanna be successful. I just wanna be successful. I just wanna be successful.